And hello and good evening and welcome to another Bzangy live. And it's getting a bit Christmassy, I guess. Or maybe it isn't. I don't really celebrate it religiously. I celebrate it for the presents. Hey there, Charlie. You've popped up on my thing, but not on my other thing. Christmas. Let's leap into the music. Yeah, I've not been on for a while. I've not been on since, what, Thursday, Friday? I can't remember. Saturday night I was out. Sunday night I was seeing mates. Last night also friends. It's getting that kind of criminally feeling. Have a look at this. When my mate Dan was round last night, we did this. Let's play a bit of this before I do anything new. Have a listen. This is worldwide exclusive. Nobody's ever heard this. Quite like it. Hey there, kids. Hey, John. Of course, feed from. Just an excuse for a lot of noodling from my mate Dan. He's as good on the guitar as I am bad. I'm probably going to replace these drums with either a break or something more hip-hoppy. I love his drums on here. Hey there, AI. Hey there, treading, that's easy. So the whole track basically is constructed around this sample, what I nicked off, well, I didn't nick it, it's off Splice, so it's legal. So I chopped it up badly in Serato, played it out of time. Then put bass on it. I kind of like the skew whiff feeling of it. Then with some solid drums behind it, it sounds like kind of nice. Nah, it needs to be very straight and very plodding. It needs to be like the drum beat from Easy. Commodore's Easy. Although it could be Faith No More's Easy, either one's good. Hey there, Cannabis Review. So, right, that's something that's a work in progress. Don't know what to do with it. I keep saying to, well, we finished this at I think it was like 2 a.m. last night. And he was like, I'm so tired, why do you keep... And I was like, because I know that you'll play better when you're a bit tired. So I keep threatening to make it into a Christmas song giveaway and put loads of sleigh bells on it and perhaps find a good a cappella rap to just sling over it. If I could find a great a cappella Christmas rap to put over this, I'm very tempted. I said that we should call it either You'll Know, Y-U-L-E, or Yo Ho Ho, and try and do a Christmas pirate jazz thing. Speaking of jazzness, who is familiar here? Don't lie, don't go and Google it, but who is familiar here with Lyle Ritz? Because if you're not, please go and familiarize yourself with his work. Let me find it here. I only find it because I have been teaching myself uke during I taught myself uke during the lockdown stuff. And if you type in jazz uke, Lyle Ritz comes up. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I found out that apart from being the master of the jazz uke, he was also part of the Wrecking Crew and also has got 5,000 credits to his name. Hey there, Lucas. 5,000 credits, can't even say it, including Herb Albert's A Taste of Honey, Righteous Brothers' You'd Lost That Loving Feeling. He played on Good Vibrations by a band called the Beach Boys. You may have heard of them. Sonny and Cher, The Monkees, Herb Otter, Dean Martin, Linda Ronstadt. This is YouTube, so I can't play any of his music, but please go and find Lyle Ritz. I'm going to zoom in here. Go and find this fella and listen to anything he's done, but listen to his 2 albums on Verve from 57 and 59. I think one's called like Hello Uke or something like that. They've got like good pudding titles, one of them. I said to Dan I should have called the second one How Uke Doing, but he didn't. Hey there, Kelly. I promise that if you go and listen to Lyle, I think your life will be improved because he plays beautifully. Again, this is from me. I'm a terrible instrumentalist. I'm primarily a songwriter and a producer. I'm not any kind of virtuoso on anything. So when I hear people that just rule on their instruments, it kind of just sends me away. It makes me so happy to hear this kind of stuff. And also, I'm like an old man. I'm 55 years old, and I'm still finding out new musicians who are amazing. And the best thing about this is his early stuff was really great. And then what happened is, in 2005, he was born in 1930. So when he was 75, he bought himself an Apple laptop with GarageBand and made a new album called No Frills. So Dad and I put it on with trepidation, thinking, is it going to be like some weird kind of like EDM kind of a thing? It's this really beautiful album. It's really, really beautiful. It's just stripped back. And he says he recorded the bass track using a synthesizer. It's not. It's a double bass plugin that comes with GarageBand. You'll recognize it if you've got GarageBand. But because he plays double bass like a fucking demon, it sounds amazing. It's just this really chill album, just ukulele and double bass, and it's the most chill thing ever. Honestly, go and look at it. Go and look it up. That one was called No Frills. Let me zoom in on that. So No Frills by Lyle Ritz. He died in Portland, Oregon at the age of 87 in 2017. And he had a fucking amazing musical life. If I could look who he worked with. Yeah, the first album was called How About Uke? Oh, I love a good title of that. And then the second album was called 50 Estates Jazz, both on Verve, 58, 59, not 57, sorry. And then his last one was the one he produced himself on, a Mac with GarageBand. And it is some of the most sublime music I've heard in my life. And just the idea that this bloke thought, right, I'll get a Mac, get GarageBand, I'm 75 years old, teach myself how to use it, and just record my own solo album. God, I hope in 20 years from now, I'm still that experimental and still trying to push myself that much and do new stuff. As a sideman, as a sessioneer, he played with Les Baxter, the Beach Boys, Martin Bell, Theodore Bickle, Cher, Randy Edelman, Phil Everly, Screamy J. Hawkins. I mean, look at this. Harry Nielsen, Randy Newman. I mean, look at this. Righteous Brothers, Nelson Riddle, Linda Ronstadt, Towns Van Zandt, Loudon Wainwright III, Andy Williams. And so it's like the kind of thing that I always rant on about here. There are so many musicians who are brilliant musicians who I feel should be household names, who should be known. And I love the ukulele. I know a lot of people think it's too hipsterish, and it's a bit kind of got associations with Tom the Dumb and TikTokness now. But when you hear Lyle play it, it's a different instrument, and an instrument that's usually played chordally, he just gets the most beautiful, mellifluous solos out of. You really have to go and check out his work. If you just do one thing today, I think if you go and check out anything by Lyle, but either the last album or the first couple of albums, whatever, I haven't heard the ones in between, I think it will make your life better, which I think is the whole point of music. Anyway, that's my rant. Honestly, Charlie, go and listen to his last album he produced himself. It's a 75-year-old dude, and his dexterity on a fucking uke, which are just bastards to play. They're horrible to play. Anybody who's played a uke knows they're just horrible to play. And he's just doing his little runs and everything that sound like Reinhardt-type runs. Just effortless, just graceful, like little melodic things. He always does this thing of stating the melody of the song and then interpreting it and taking you away. Never in a kind of mad, he's quite trad. It's never kind of mad bebop. It's more along the lines of traditional improvisation, but really just beautiful. Just the kind of music that when I first hear stuff like this, it always tends to make me just cry, because I have a very thin skin when it comes to art and stuff. I saw Marcel Duchamp's Bride's Bear at the Tate Modern, and it's the first time I'd ever seen it, and I thought it was small, and then when you see it in real life, the thing hits you in the fucking gut, and I just had to go and have a sit down because I felt overwhelmed. Live, as in now live? No, I can't do a live gig thing now. I mean, the things I do on YouTube are basically doing a song from scratch, which we will be doing tonight. Hey there, Chris. Merritt's a huge fan of Lyle. Oh, I didn't know. I should have asked him about that when we met. Although Stephen did write, it's weird. Chris has turned up now. Stephen did write one of the best uke songs ever, which is "With Whom to Dance." That's just a joy to play, as covered by Mr. Neil Hannon. From the Divine Comedy. Right, that's enough wibbling. Let's get on with some new music. So, but remember this tune. Also, remember this intro. I like it. Hey Melody, sorry I didn't see your message. I've been ranting on too much. Let's see how many times the studio one crashes tonight. Yeah, I'm missing people's messages. Hold on, let me go and have a look. What have I missed? Hello. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, well, at the minute I'm using Studio One, but it's a contentious point because the last time I was on YouTube, I think it crashed 8 times. I lost track after 8. But let's save this. When I was when I was recording Dan last night, I was kind of like, please don't crash. He'll hate me doing this, but let me just solo his guitar because it's so nice. Now I've got live chat on my phone. Just when it scrolls, I don't see anything. There's another run around here. It's nice. I love them. I could. Anyway, it's enough of that. I just love the way Dan plays. And the thing is, for him, this is just him mucking about. And I was saying, Dan, if I could play like you, I would just release 10 albums a year where I just played jazz versions of modern pop songs or whatever, and I would just knock him out. But the thing is, because he's an experimental musician and he's a jazzer, he wants to push himself. So why would he want to do something from his point of view that's creatively dull? The same as if he said to me, could you record 11 more Yormans? Well, I could try. I probably wouldn't catch lightning in the bottle again, but I could try and just churn out the same kind of thing and think, let's get an old jazz riff and do this and do that. But it would kill my soul. I mean, let's be honest about it. Right, let's do a new song. New song. Let's put the ADAT thing on. Let's get the right drive. 2021 song. So this is stream 193. This is the 193rd stream I've done. 193. Stream even, not just stream. So tonight we're going to be looking at well, it depends. If I was called to play at the border of some great international conflict, then I might be able to knock one out, yeah. Let's look at Bleass. I still can't say that. I'm sure it's not Bleass. Are they French? They're French, aren't they? Somebody who's French, tell me how to pronounce this in text. So this is the new synth that I've just bought, and I'm going to make a track with from scratch tonight. Hopefully done by 11:30. This is Bleass Alpha version 1.0.4. I don't even know what that means. But let's have a listen to it. What's the first sound like? Oh, that's nice. Quite nice. Can't just do a track the first preset. Although I could. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Is it glitching out my... Why did it have a little couple of glitches? And that was weird. But it's not using the CPU at all. Bliss. Bliss! That's better, isn't it? Bliss, not Bleass. Bass, buddy. I like that. Yeah, sounds a bit right. Big phalangic chasm. Okay. It sounds nice, doesn't it? Let's find Bliss Bleass. Where are you, Bliss Bleass? Bleass. Look at this piece of, while we're here, look at this piece of artwork. This is the Archdukes Albert and Isabella visiting a collector's cabinet by Hieronymus II, Hieronymus II, Franken. Sorry, it's Hieronymus Franken II. Was it Hieronymus Franken? Almost ill Franken sounds like some kind of Baroque rapper. From the Walters Art Museum. Look at that, it's beautiful. Look at these people down here. Is this copyright infringement? I think it might be out of copyright because it looks fairly old. Look at this fella. See, back then, you know, world round, no problem. Nowadays, something you have to debate with people. I don't know what's going on there. That's a bit scary, isn't it? Again, look. Not a plate, is it? It's round. What's happening to the world? Anyway, Bliss. Here we go. So this is where I've got the synth from today. If it ever loads. This is Versatile Analog Polyphonic Synth. Oh, it's got a YouTube thing. Let's do that. Will I get sued for this? I don't know if I want to get sued. I'm just not going to play that just in case, but this is the thing. You would be hearing it if I was brave enough to play it. But this is Bleass Alpha Versatile Analog Polyphonic Synthesizer. It's, I think, $59. It's on sale at the minute. I bought it. I didn't get it for free. I didn't get anything for free at all. I wish I did, because it would save me money. It would save me a shit ton of money. Let's be honest. Because I buy everything, and it's just like, sometimes I'm like, why did I buy that? I'm going to use that once. So Big Flangic Chasm sounds like this. It's quite nice. Oh, that's a bit mad. I don't like that. Billy Boy lead. It's a cheeky synth, isn't it? Bit crash. There's not much crashing going on. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? You have to dig in to get it, though. Oh. Oh, that's nice. It is very 2001. Oh, that's lovely. Could do a good whale song thing with that. Bleeping arpeggio. Yep. Blow up the Martian. How's everybody doing tonight? Are you all chilling? Well, that's nice. Whoa. Oh, that's nice. I went Crimbo shopping today. I was trying to get steps in a like nice warm shopping centre. Got this huge electric pain in my thigh. Started crying. Went and had a full English breakfast. Does that mean it's new M1 Mac time for you, Charlie? I'm liking these sounds so far. Blimey. Oh, you little... Which one did you get? Testing out radar equipment. Have you been testing? Have you been like warming chickens in front of them? That kind of thing. Did you get MacBook Pro? iMac? Well, that's nice as well. I'm going to find it troublesome to get going with this because I like all these sounds. That's quite nice. Oh, that's lovely. I like the fact that you've got the keys above so you can see what stupid chords I'm playing. No touch bar, SD card slot back, HDMI out. This is a nice synth. Carlton the Glitter? Who's named these? That is a nice preset though. Hey Mo, that's very nice of you, thank you. This is me dicking about. I will get composing soon, but I like when you get a new synth, it's nice to like kind of see where it goes from the presets. Carson the Butler? Hold on, is there a Carlton the Glitter? Carson the Butler? What? Ship explosion. Yep. That's nice too. Oh, that's nice. So it does very good digitally things. Chord and let go, okay. It's a bit of go into that one, I like it. Should probably turn off the messages. Yeah. Right, I think I should get going. Because there's so many presets. How many presets are there? Oh, wow. There's a lot of presets. key presets. Lovely ocarina. This is a very mad synth. What does Hoops collection mean? Ron Johnny. Right, I'm going to get going because I could be here all night. But also, have you noticed my favourite thing about any synth is when they have this die thing here. Because that's now become that. Let's click it again, what happens? I like that. I want to save that. That's stupid. How do I save? Save as Jyoti week. Because it sounds to me a little bit like a querulous guinea pig. It's an FX, isn't it? So let's save that. Oh, I thought it said that I thought that said Wonderland Zoo, as in the Hair Bear Bunch. I'm loving this random. Hey there, Stuart. Oh, that's nice. Unlimited power! Oh, these are such good sounds. I'm having that. That's good, that is. Save as Jyoti. What was it? It sounds a bit like an electric snail. Electro snail. Yeah, don't want to lose that. Right, let's do an actual thing. Let's go back to Bank A and start with. Oh, what was that bass thing? What was the very first thing? Oh. Ooh. Oh, it's nice it does that. That's good. Jordan Rudess. New tricks. The synth guy. You need a bank by me of stupid sounds. Was it? It was this one, wasn't it? Basic. It was just that one I liked. Yeah, it was like this, was it? That'll do. So, is this actually synced? It is synced. Seems a tad fast, but I guess it'll do. Let's record this as a... That'll do, innit? That's fine. That'll do for a nice tune. Oh, where's my click gone? Right, so what I want to do in Time and Tradition is I want to make every sound from this new synth, including all the drums, which might be a bit laborious and is probably quite boring for a lot of people. So feel free to just have a cup of tea and sigh a little bit. But it's a good way to test out a new synth. I'll use presets or I'll make them myself. Let's dupe that track. Take away the bass line, don't need that. Now I need to have drum sounds on this. Let's have a kick. So I noticed on here, it does have drums. Let's just have drums. Oh, are they all locked? I think I've got these unlocked though. I'm pretty sure I've got the whole pack of pack things, but I don't know how to do it. I guess I could just make it myself from the scratch. Templates. Where's templates? Percussive. Cool. Okay. Let's go from there. Yay! Almost like I knew I was going to go for a kick drum first. Do you say kick drum or bass drum? I normally say bass drum, but kick drum is very what Americans say. Where's the sounds coming? Oh, the oscillators are here. So I'm guessing that's what we go on that. So where's the modulation? Ooh. That's not bad, that'll do. So. I think that'll do fine. Loop that up. Get rid of the click. Right, let's save this before the crash inevitably comes. And now let's dupe that track entirely. Let's get rid of all those and only have 2 and 4 whilst I work on a snare. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? I'm not even like, obviously there's no, if you look, if I show the mixer, there's no compression or EQ or anything. This is just the bog standard starting off sounds, which bodes well. I mean, normally I'd put like a Sheps channel on this and put it through a kick preset or something else, you know, maybe help a saturator 2 from WA, that kind of thing. But it sounded nice itself. So like, let's loop up this. This is, oh, army. Oh, let's run this. Yeah, that's the. Let's solo that, and this is going to be the snare now. Let's have the oscillators back. I kind of like the tab design of it. It's very clear. General. Yep, that all makes sense. Velocity amp, filters, 20%, modulation amounts, ARPs. Right, let's have some noise. low pass filter. Let's take the oscillator up. Where am I? The mix says 0 oscillator 1, oscillator 2, but I'm still hearing it. I'm kind of puzzled by that. Is it getting through some other way? Oh, there's oscillator. Oh. Don't understand, why am I still hearing it? Is it going through somewhere else? It's like it's being routed through not the mixer. But it shouldn't be. Oh. Also look good on Natalie Dormer. Guess I just tried it out. Yeah, that's quite nice. I quite like that. So let's have the drums. Should I make them stupider? Maybe it needs to be stupider. Or don't crash, please. Please don't crash. Oh! This thing is crashed. Ah! Spinning beach ball of death. Doesn't respond to stop start. Studio 1 is not responding. And so, as you say, Charlie, it begins. How much work have I lost? Who can say? Hopefully 30 seconds. I'm going to now have to quit Studio 1. Oh. Oh, are you working again? Are you alright, Studio 1? think it's fallen back okay. It's because I tried to do something while it was thinking about something else. Oh, God. I think I will have to switch to another door, but I like Studio One apart from its complete instability. Apart from that, which is a pretty major thing, it's really great. What I'm doing now is trying to open a plugin window. Now I'm getting this spinning beach ball. So okay, that only took like a minute. Can I? Let's freak something. Well, that's nice. I like that. Okay, so just gonna save it. Okay, that's saved. So that's kick and snare. Let's have hi-hats now. So please don't be weird, Studio One. Why can't you be nice? Why are you giving me all this? Whoa. All I did then was press the macro to duplicate the entire track, and it's gone and done this. It's very unhappy with me. Should I restart in Logic? Should I switch doors midstream? Like switching a horse mid-race? Because this is not boding well. Voting. People that are watching, anybody, lurkers included, vote. Should I stay with Studio One and you'll have to watch probably an hour more spinning a beach ball, or shall I switch to Logic and see if that falls over? So if you want me to switch, say yes. If you want me to stick, stay or stick or whatever. Right, I'm going to do it because I can replicate this much work. There's hardly anything here. And I'm just a bit kind of, I don't know, because we've only got like 4 tracks. So it's already being weird. I've heard your voice, Fever. Yeah, let's get Logic going and let's quit this. Goodbye, Studio One. I love you, but you're too unreliable. Let's go back to terrible Logic Pro, where you can't even search for anything. You just have to look through everything you've got for 4 hours. It is my show, but I like to have the veneer of democracy, even though it's an illusion, like real life. That was a great track by Mark Stewart and the Mafia, as the veneer of democracy starts to fade. Give it a listen. It's a good track. What other random tracks can I recommend while Logic is pootling to itself and combing its hair? Have a listen to Good Technology by the Red Guitars. That's a good track. Have a listen to Just Got Lucky by Joe Boxers. That's a good track. Have a listen to yes, the same Mark Stewart, I believe. Have a listen to Ricky's Hand by Fad Gadget. That's a cracking track. And if you like that and you want a new version of that, have a listen to Action Maximo. We've got a very, very mute thing going on. What else? What else has been good recently? Oh look, it's scanning BLEASS Alpha. Does it not like it? There's a lot of scanning going on there, Logic. It's such a good track, Ricky's Hand. Obviously, I'm always going to say Toxic Garbage Island by Gojira because it's just one of the best songs ever recorded. But I'd also say Arise Horror. I think they're neglected. If you like your shouty metal. If you don't like shouty metal, those last two probably won't be for you. It's quite weird thinking just off the top of my head. It's taking a long time to scan this one bloody plugin. Hello? Wakey, wakey. Eggs and failure. Are you... I sometimes wonder if I just am your stepdad, Charlie. Just, like, reincarnated in a parallel life. Because we often have the same favourite tracks. Off one of my extensively stupid playlists, I'll go to my car songs. Which you're free to subscribe to. Actually, let me just get a link to it. I think it's public. Copy link to playlist. Let's stick this in the thing. Where's my chat thing? There's my chat thing. Here you go. Subscribe to that. It is a 17-hour playlist called Car Songs because it's songs I like to sing in the car. It's got a possum, an opossum with a toothbrush as the PFP there, obviously. Hey, it started. Now, right, now. You see, now maybe Gojira is for everybody. I was going to say maybe Gojira isn't for everybody, but I'm lying. Gojira is for everybody, and Gojira isn't just for Christmas; it's for the rest of the year too. You want to? I do want to close that project, and I want a new thing. And so long since I've used this, I want. What do I want? I want a software instrument. Yeah. Let's have like 10 of them. Boom. I feel that opossums are badly regarded, even though they eat lots of nasty things and they do that lovely hissing, and they have to carry 58 babies around on their backs. That can't be easy. Instrument. Right, so we want BLEASS. Now, here we go. There's nowhere to... I mean, there should be a search field, but obviously there's not a search field because that would be logical. Here we go, BLEASS Alpha. Mono or stereo? Ooh. Didn't even get that choice before. I guess let's go for stereo. This is also taking a long time, this is. Do you think it's the actual plugin? Because it sounds good, but this is... It's a hell of a long time to load, that is. I mean, maybe I won't be doing a track with this if it's not working. It could be that I blamed Studio One in error and just BLEASS Alpha is a bit weird to load, because look at this. Different door, same as spinning beach ball. That took an insane long time to load, that did. Let's see how far we get. I'll give it a go again and see how far we get. Click. Oh no, everything's not mapped on here, is it? Jesus. Let's see what I can do. Oh God, how do I quantize? I have to go into it and quantize. Ooh. Like some barbarian. How do I, it's 8, so I want to quantize 2. Has that done anything? No? I guess it has. Loop. What's loop? I don't even know what loop is. Let's just click the button. Yeah, that's going over. That's what's going to be weird. Well, no, just that bit. That's nice. I like that. So we got that, and then on this we want to. Oh, did I save my sound? I didn't save my sounds. Oh, pisses! I should have saved my sounds before I switch to this. But let's try it. I mean, it didn't take that long to make, did it? So let's try and reload. It's just gonna be mono. See, why did that loaded really quickly? I mean, what's going on? Let's load the template of percussiveness. Oh. Wasn't that just the one thing before? Oh, maybe because I had bass. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Done. So now. But, Charlie, the Mini V, have you considered the G-Force version of that instead? I think you should check it out at least on YouTube's. Right, let's get rid of the noise. That'll do. I think I tweaked the modulation a little bit. No, did I? Yeah. That's better. So let's stick that in. Quantize that to 8. Yeah. I don't want to press it twice, but oh, and this you have to drag it out, don't you, for looping? Oh my God, this is all coming back. So far, it's being better behaved. Why was there a not great loop then? Why was there hesitation then? This is a good thing about streaming, because when you're doing stuff on your own, you just think, I'm going insane. But you're my witnesses. There was a hesitation, and there was like, before it started the next bit. There, again. It was late coming in. That was late coming in. What the hell? That was late coming in. Come on. You must have all heard that. That was like a 64th or something like looping round. Please don't tell me I'm insane. You must have heard that. That was in time. Wait for it. There! What the hell? What the hell? You got one job, which is to play the sequence in time. See you, Chris. There, again. Hope you're alright, mate. Post some stuff on the on the Discord about your radar shenanigans, because I'm always interested. Because, Stuart, one of the reasons I stopped using Logic, because it's got shonky timing. It has El Shonko timing, which you are all my witness to. Here comes the thing. That's in time, that's fine. You heard that. You all heard that. What? Do I go back to just bar magnets and bits of wire? This is why doors do you nothing, because all I want to do is do a simple piece of music. This arpeggiated line. Oh yes, I should put the Discord link on. Hold on. Where's my Discord thing? Copy. Where's the thing? Yeah. Here's my Discord. So what do I do now? Do I fire up a different door? Because oh god, no, doors are all hideously out of time compared to Atari STs, or even if you want really accurate timing, your best bit at the minute in terms of actual gear would be the Electron gear, the Roland TR-8S, which is behind me in the rack, and a few other bits and bobs. If you want to go down the rabbit hole, Stuart, I can show you the rabbit hole. You'll never recover. You asked for it. Is that what you want? Because that's what's going to happen. Because here we go. I can hear Charlie sighing from here. I hear him go like, no, God, no. Here we go. This is the page that will ruin your life as an electronic musician. Jitter and latency, and how different machines perform. I won't bother reading that. Keep reading stuff. I'll stick them on here. Here we go. Everybody watching this, go and have a read of that website. And then if you start to think to yourself, oh, you know what? I don't think like electronic music sounds as tight as it used to. If I listen to like Blue Monday, if I listen to stuff like The Prodigy and stuff like that, why does that sound tighter? Because it is. Because the stuff that stores now is basically got the timing of a drunk drummer. As you can hear. Be in time, be in time. What the hell? It's like it always gets the first loop in time, but the second loop is always out of time. Let's test my theory. The first loop should be in time. Okay, so this one, will it be out of time? Yeah. That's in time. Will this one be out of time? Yes. It's every other loop, isn't it? What is going on? I hope there's somebody watching from Apple or some sequencer company. All I want is a digital audio workstation that has the timing, lack of jitter of a Roland TR-8S or an MPC 60 or, you know, one of the pieces of Behringer modern analog stuff has less jitter than any of these DAWs. That's all I want. We've got really fast chips now. We've got the M1 chips. Could you not divert a bit of your processing power to keeping things in time? Hey there, Virtual One. So what am I going to do now? I can't be doing with this because this is doing my nutting. Well, Studio One was in time, but it just crashes every 10 seconds. So this is like the choices now. What do I do? Do I boot up live? Do I try doing this in Fruity Loops? I've got every DAW going, but which one do I use? I've got Reaper, but I don't know how to use it. I haven't got Renoise, actually. What's Renoise doing? I apologise for this. I actually wanted to make a piece of music, but again, the software's got in the way. God, have I used Renoise? Oh, I'm not doing tracker stuff. No, God, no. I am not going back to trackers. I like and respect the people who are mad enough to use them, especially that new hardware one that everybody's ranting about. But no, fuck no. I mean, I'd say Live, but Live's got worse time than Logic. You know, Logic's like a drunk drummer. Live is like a drunk drummer locked in a car trunk being rolled down a hill by a group of irate frogs. It's just, what's the point? The Atari would be in time. Also, if I was doing this on an MPC sat here, that would be in time. The MPCs have great timing. How do I get around this? Let's see if I extend it like this. Do we still get it? I'm guessing we don't, but the issue is I shouldn't have to do this. It should just work. But at least the out of stepness will take a lot longer. The Amiga didn't have hardwired MIDI ports, did it? Hey, Suda. Thank you. So I think this will be in time now. Oh, it wasn't. There was a gap after the thing. I fucking give up. I really do. I just want to write a song. Oh, God. Oh, I just want to do a song. I just want to do a song that's in time on a digital audio workstation. Oh, this is so frustrating. I could try Reason. I've got Reason. Don't really know how to use it, but that could be fun. This was meant to be a stressless night of just let's explore the new BLEASS synthesizer. Hey, Mzars. Right, let's. I'm going to save this, but also let's save this sound. I've learned from that mistake. Yeah, whatever logic. You can't play it in time. I asked me about it. Let's save this sound. Save as Jyoti Kick. At least it'll be there next time. Hopefully. Who the fuck knows? Right, here we go. So Reason. Let's try Reason. I mean, let's go through every single DAW that exists. Reason 12. Here we go. Guess I should quit Logic as well at the same time. Yep. It's weird how you have to be online to use it. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Oh no, it's going to scan every single plugin. Oh dear me. I like Reason. I think Reason gets dumped on unfairly, like Fruity Loops used to. People used to sneer at Fruity Loops, going like, "Oh well, I use a proper I use Pro Tools. You use Fruity Loops." Who cares? I hate all that stuff. Like arguing about your choice of music software. Nobody's fucking life is long enough for that, really. Oh god. My most fun thing to do, I'm a photographer as well, is go on photography forums and watch old men argue about lenses who never take any photos. Well, actually they do online. They take photos of rulers and say, well, I focused on 12.5, but the focus point is plainly on 12.6. That's all they ever do. Photos of bloody rulers. I think it's something innate to manhood that we're just boring and stupid. Like, think of any format war. It's just blokes being dicks to each other. PC versus Mac. iPhone versus Android. People that love Live but hate Logic. People that hate Logic but love this. That. You know, it's like... I saw your one door things. How's it going, John? You need to fucking copyright that. My fave camera is the one I'm using at the minute, which is always trying. That sounds like sarcastic. I'm just going to scan all these plugins. I'm going to be here till the end of the universe. My favourite camera is the Olympus OMD EM1 Mark III. I think it's a slept-on piece of loveliness. Yeah, I mean, I have no horse in these things because I've bought everything. So, like, for me, they're tools. You know, my job is being a musician, so I just want good tools. I would like to have a digital audio workstation that recorded music, played it back in time, and gave me back what I put in. That would be nice. I'd like to have something as functional as my old Tascam 688 from 1995 that I recorded Your Woman on, which was on a fucking cassette. That would be nice. Oh yeah, I've got loads of Canon stuff as well. But I don't know if it's going to happen. I kind of think it's going to be quite a while here. Maybe I should, I was going to say I'll play something, but then I'll get done. What can I do? It's not copyright infringing. I do some jokes, but I'm terrible at jokes. I could put my Tumblr on, but there's probably weird stuff on there. Maybe not. The Tascam 688. Oh, I can show you that. There you go. So I can show you the gear that I made Yorman on. That's something while we're waiting for that to... here we go. Tascam 688 MIDI Studio. I can't put the video on because I'll get done. This is the fella. I've still got mine, of course. I'd never get rid of it. So, meter bridge. Having a meter bridge was just like, whoa. It's impressive, yeah, and it's a very, very high noise floor, let me tell you. But this machine is so underrated. Like 10 channels on the mixer, obviously only 8 tracks in the cassette, but you could like have stuff playing and then live sequence stuff and still bounce it onto something else at the same time. You didn't have the finished mix anywhere else apart from your Datu or 2-track, but it was good. Not very big, you can tell by the human thumb there. It's not a very huge machine. Really nice, useful EQ and layout. Really simple to use. And basically on Women Technology, let me get this right. Yeah, I think everything on Women Technology. Let me just have a look. Where's me? Where am I? Yes, yes, yes. The only one I'm unsure about is... No. Yeah, basically everything on this album is off that machine. Hey, Steve. Yes, I did. I used FSK. So on this machine, it's got mid in and out. And what you do is you use FSK, which is frequency shift key, or... No, that's what it means. And if you feed it a MIDI time code, it records onto one track, so then you lose one track. You only got 7 left. But then you can sync external sequences like Atari STs. So once you got it straight with timecode, you could basically just use it as all these as audio tracks, and all your sequence stuff could come through 2 tracks only in stereo. So that was like luxury, because you could have loads of tracks, and then once you started bouncing down vocals or bouncing guitars to different things, you can do a lot with 8 tracks. You really can. It's one of the reasons that even when you see me doing stuff now on nights where everything is working, there isn't a huge track count, because that's not really how I grew up doing stuff. I started on a Fostex X15 before this. Let me show you that. That was my first recording machine. If you can find one, they're great machines. Yay! That's it. This was my first ever recording machine. I still have it upstairs. I did so many tracks on here. It was so much fun. I did the first White Tan cassette release, I think, on this, which I recorded in my parents' sitting room when they were on holiday. And the neighbours, I don't think, were happy, because it was a live drummer. So like I think I had 1 track for vocals, and then 1 track for the drums, 1 track for the bass, and then 1 track for all the guitars, obviously. It wasn't a hi-fi sound, but I still like the sound of it. This machine is brilliant, though. I love the little red cover on it. Got Vari-Speed on it. You can Vari-Speed it. I did my first backwards reverb and backwards echo on these, because you just flip the cassette over. It's really easy. Have you finished loading yet, Reason? I don't know what's going on. Hello? You crashed? What's going on there? You're still doing that, yeah, okay. They supported me like I would borrow money off my dad and then pay him back, but they didn't really want me. They wanted me to be a doctor, but they thought that, well, because obviously, I mean, I'm Indian, they're Indian. They didn't really get the music that I liked, but they're always supportive, yeah. But at the time that I was buying the most gear, that's when I was DJing quite a lot, which when you're a kid seems quite a lot of money. I can, to be honest, anybody that's starting off, if you get yourself a crappy old 4-track cassette machine like this and do your first songs on this, I know it sounds like a weird thing to say where everybody's got millions of tracks on their phones, but like, it's a great discipline, and you get to know like the ins and outs of levels and recording and tape saturation, and also the hideous loss of frequencies that you get with tape. So I mean, maybe I sound like a hipster saying this, but I just think there's something special about tape. I don't mean in a kind of vinyl fetishistic, like film camera kind of way. Tape is just fun. It's a different thing. It's the same as like the difference between a DAW, which is all the trouble we're having tonight, and an MPC. They're just two different ways of working. Yes, exactly, Mzars. If you can get hold of a Tascam 688, these are absolute beasts of machines. I recorded my own stuff on here. I recorded the Sugar Gliders on here for Sarah Records. So many bands I did recording for back then. But I'm quite a grumpy producer. You know, I'm not like up to the rage point of Phil Spector, but I can be quite tyrannical to work with. So I haven't got the right personality to be a producer. And also because I'm quite punk about things, I want to just play it, get it done. Like, don't do like 5 years of overdubs and correcting one note. Play it the best you can play it, then move on. If you can't play that well or sing that well, represent that reality in your recordings. Don't just massage it for hours. As you'll all know from hearing me sing, it's quite mediocre, and that's just how I sing. Yeah, there was a bit of that going on, to be fair. But I got some good recordings out of it, so it was kind of worth it. For a while there was loads of different bands from the indie pop scene that you could not find my name on the credits. Reason, are you okay, Reason? Are you still just chuntering away? Because it's a long time, Reason. You've taken about 15 minutes just to scope through all my plugins. Aha! Now, I should say, an integral bit of gear if you want to recreate that early White Town sound, I don't know why anybody want to, is a Boss BE5 guitar pedal. Where is it? This fella. This did all my effects. Also, all my overdrive distortion. Also, any compression on vocals. Everything. And the megaphone sound, the 1930s Buggles ripoff vocal I did on Yeoman, was just this bit here, the overdrive distortion section on here. And this is a Boss BE5 special selected effects for guitarists. And obviously, it's an analog unit. Like, if you tried to get this now, it'd be a computer with a moustache on pretending to be different pedals. These were just different analog circuit pedals Boss had crammed into one very, very flimsy plastic package. I gigged with this. I don't know how, because it's like trying to stamp on a Kit Kat. It's, I mean, it worked, bless it. So yeah, get hold of one of these. I mean, I used to use this for everything. I think up till I got an Alesis Microverb, this was all my effects. I remember first getting it and having this long delay on here, which actually when I'm lying, it's a digital delay, obviously it's not analog delay. It was amazing. And also, just having a noise gate on guitar was like a revelation to me. I'm just like, noise gate? What? And I used to experiment by putting microphones through here and then through distortion and think like, oh, that sounds like that Buggles sound. And I was like, I'll use it on something. As you know, this is the other thing. If you look at the things you see for pedals and gear, where they have all these distortion ratings and this and that, this is not a clean piece of gear. This is not hi-fi. This is very, very un-hi-fi, but it just sounds wonderful. Yeah, only the Sugar Gliders, if I remember right. Don't think anything else. I wanted to record even as we speak, but we didn't have enough time. They kipped over at my house. Yeah, so also if you want to recreate your woman, you'll need obviously one of these fellas. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Why did I click that one? Emacs 2. Click image. I'm clicking image. There's no larger view. Let's try and find a better one than that. Is this one any good? Yay! The sound on sound. There you go. Let me zoom in here. So this is the sampler that played everything you heard on Women Technology. And it's probably the best sampler I've ever used. It has a sound you can't find anything else because of the converters, the DACs, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and the filters, obviously. And it's such a great, easy sample to use. Obviously, it saves on floppy, and by the end of it, I'd started using SCSI in an external Seagate, SideQuest magneto-optical drive, which was cutting edge back then. Really was. I had to save up ages to get that. It was so expensive. SCSI, oh my god! If you think flipping a USB upside down is difficult, try using SCSI. But honestly, the sound of the Emacs 2 is such a beast. You can still get them now. They're available on eBay. They come up every now and then. The best thing is if you get the Emacs 2 and you get the original discs that came with it, or the original sound banks, when you have the sound banks, they have demo sequences written by the programmers back then. It's the most beautiful shit ever. It is so 80s, and the sounds are all there. It's like digging up some time capsule, but that everything is pristine and shiny, and it's all those sounds back again. I'll have to. Mine's upstairs in the cupboard, but I'll have to hook it up sometime and then record all that stuff. It sounds amazing. It's obviously all copyright of EMU, but I don't know if that applies still. Who knows? But yeah, you need an Emacs 2, and then obviously, well as all that, what's going on here? You would need an Atari 520 STFM. This fella. Beautiful. I can't speak to other people involved in the chat at the minute, but Charlie, I think you'd actually enjoy getting one of these and mucking around with it. Because I think you're geeky enough to. I know it sounds weird because you just got an M1 MacBook Pro, but like, if you see an Atari for sale, especially if it's been expanded to a megabyte of memory, because that 520 is half a megabyte. Give it a go, because when you hear an Atari going with Notator or Cubase or whatever, that's the way to go. I have to say I've got 4 myself, just in case. There's something about the feel of it when you've got a track that's got 15, 16 lines of intense sequencing of like really elaborate drums and lots of parts that are 16ths and 30-seconds and triplet 16ths and stuff like that. It's all absolutely in time. It's all absolutely just there in this perfect, beautiful way. You can't get off any doors. It's just the minute. Oh, I don't think it's a secret. At the minute, BMG are doing arranging a re-release of Women Technology for the 25th anniversary in January, and they're putting on all the unavailable tracks onto an expanded version. And it's tracks like the themes for the game show and stuff like that. And that's all Atari sequencing the Emacs. When you have an Atari sequencing an Emacs, you have that sound source, which is beautiful and immediate and no lag. And then you have the Atari sequencing. There's something really mad about that. Which is why every now and then I'll get it out again, especially nights like this where it's now, I've been trying to get something going since basically 9:30, and I've been cursed by doors. So Atari, and you don't even need to get Notator or Cubase or whatever that. You need Sequencer 1. Is there actually a site for this? There might not be. Gadgets. Right, it's going to that site again. Aha. So I used Sequencer 1 from Gadget Software, which is a company from Manchester. This is it. That's basically, I mean, not these instruments, but this is basically the layout of Yorman. It would have been like bass line, horn part, beat 1, beat 2, because there were 2 separate beats that were sequenced off the Emacs. But get this, I used Sequencer 1, which was free off the cover of SD Format magazine. I didn't buy it. I didn't even hack it. It was a free version. So if you want it, it's not even a question of piracy. They released it for free. Without this program, I wouldn't have been able to write Your Woman, and the millions of people who've liked that song since wouldn't have heard it, which is quite weird to think that all these things have to come together. Because there's no way I could sequence or anything else. Eventually, of course, I did move into PC sequencing, and when I got money from EMI and had about a year of hell there, Sequencer 1? Yeah, you can find it on download sites. I've got it on like an SD card somewhere. But if you want the modern version of this, I would say not even to buy an Atari. I would say to buy an FPGA machine. Like this one. And I'll put a link to this here. I'll put this in the chat. Where's the chat gone? Here we go. Have a look there. So buy something like this, which is an FPGA computer with hardwired MIDI sockets, and you can basically program the FPGA to be an Atari or an Amiga. I would put the video on, but I really don't want to get sued or shut down. But actually, I can just do this and then stop it. Yeah, let's share that. Where it is. Copy. I can do this. There you go. Have a look at that. So I think so far they've got this computer to be... Oh, look, here it is. So you can get to be an Atari ST or STE, an Amiga 500, 600 or 1200, a Commodore 64 partially, an Atari 8-bit, ColecoVision, ZX81, Atari 2600, ZX Spectrum, Sega Genesis, Apple, MSX, Amstrad CPC, and many more. I think it's definitely got to be a BBC. I'm pretty sure they've got the BBC-B running on it. Yeah. And basically, it just, because it's an FPGA, it really kind of is the old chip. It's not an emulation. It is kind of the old hardware. But you have the convenience of, you have your game, you can use your old game paddles. You have the convenience of being able to use USB, and it's just powered by USB. There's the all-important hardwired MIDI sockets. What you really need. And I've got one of these, and I tested it out with Gadget Sequencer 1, and I couldn't tell any difference between this and an actual Atari. I really couldn't. Unlike Logic, which can't even loop anything for 4 bars for more than about 10 seconds before spitting out a timing error. And I'm glad you all watched that, so it's not just me being mad. I'm glad you all saw that happening. Can we actually do any music yet? That'd be good. Hey! Update available. I don't think I'll bother. Right, now how do I do this? Add a track. Instruments. Right. Come on, Bleass. This time round. Why isn't it there? Is my Bleass? Are you kidding me? It's got everything but the actual synth I want to use. I think technology hates me sometimes. I really do. Why? It must have not liked the Bleass plugin. It's not loaded it. Look, I've got beat skills and then bars, but no Bleass. No, I've got 20 minutes to make a tune now. This is so frustrating. All I want to do is make music. Wow, it's not like many of the Cherry plugins either. There's loads missing from here. You're very picky, you are. That was well worth waiting for. I'm really glad you've all witnessed this happen, because I would think I'm insane otherwise. You've seen me try Sequencer 1 and it'd be like, and fall over. You've seen me try Logic and it just have the worst timing ever. And now I've loaded this and it hasn't even loaded the one bloody plugin that I wanted to test out tonight. I mean, you know what? I might as well try Fruity Loops now. Why not? FL Studio. Why not? Let's have everything going. Why don't this scan all my plugins for 10 more minutes? Somebody's done something. Whoever's done something, thank you. A newer version. No, that's fine. I'm fine with this. I'll continue the trial, thanks. How about... Oh, God, I don't even know how to use this. Oh, this is so annoying. I need to find a door I can use. This confuses hell out of me. Because you have the rack and it connects to the thing, you do this, and you do that, and like you do this, and then you do and it's like... Oh, that's quite a bitchy rhythm, I can't. But you see, that says pattern 1. But what is that like? What? Oh, okay, so can I just do that? I have no idea what's going on. You know, next time I'm going to do it. Next stream, it'll be MPC. Because I know what I'm doing there, and just, I mean, what's going on here? Like, I know I can do this, but like... Oh, hold on, if I switch to song. But then, where do I... How about... No, forget that. You know what, let's go back to Studio One. Let's see if that's working. Why the hell not? I have 3 or 4 NPCs. My NPC of choice at the minute is the NPC X, which I love. This time round, Studio One will be faultless. Trust me. Trust me on this. They'll be like, where have you been? I've missed you. Were you trying out those other doors? It don't work. You're an idiot. How about... We want 120, don't we? Not 110. What is this? 1993? And in fact... Oh, that was beautiful. How quick was that? Modulation. Hi-hat time. That'll do as a hat, won't it? I've got 15 minutes now. After all that, 15 goddamn minutes. How about 16ths? See, now I'm back here. I know what I'm doing. So for this, it's just this. I can even change the... Oh, I can't be asked to. So, yay! I have hi-hats. I have hi-hats. I have bass. In fact, around there... That makes all the difference to me. Now, let's have another instance of BLEASS Alpha. Let's try it. Let's save it. Let's try a VST this time. Well, does it like VSTs more? Some people say that it prefers VSTs. So now what I want is I want like a crazy like keys thing. I'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like that, but it's a bit... You're too loud. You're too loud, track. Go home. You're drunk. Definitely. I quite like that. Oh god. That's alright. I'm alright with that. Now we need some more arpeggio. Don't we? There we go. Yay! Arpeggios. Let's take another instance of that VST, because it's working so far, so why... Okay, it likes VSTs better than no use. Who would have known? Let's copy that down to here. And dupe that up. And let's solo that. We want ups. Wow. I like that, but I'm gonna have to put some chords in now. Let's be honest. Let's put the chords in. Let's have that being legato with overlap correction. How about also being time corrected? Got 10 minutes. Well, that's nice. But I need to make the end chord go. Why aren't you meant to be legato? Whoa, what's happening here? What kind of craziness is this about? This isn't the quantizing I asked for. Okay. Keep an eye on it. That's all right then. Save that. So what we got now? We've got this. Right, let's get some arrangement going on in the 7 minutes I've got left. I'm going to start this off. Well, start labeling it for a start. Bass, kick, snare, hats, riff, ARP 1. Because there will be other ARPs. Oh, yes. You could all move to there. And you can go. You could just carry on like the juggernaut you are. Oh, that's not in time, but it's fine. Bam, boom, bam. Bam. So I want that, and I want that, and kick, and then I want this from here. Boop, boop, boop. And then I don't want that coming in till there. So now we should have a little kind of thing of it. Good to see you dance, Melody. And now that drops out when that comes in. See, when Studio One works, it's really quick because you've seen me just do all that really quickly, basically in the last 10 minutes. It's all getting a bit loud here. Let me take all the levels down and then rebalance them. Kick needs to be proportionate, a bit louder as to the snare, but everything else is okay. Oh, that's a little bit too much, maybe. In fact, let's put a nice limiter on. Let's get L1. Let's have it pumping. Let's get on there, L1. Don't start being weird now. We're doing so well. Oh, well, maybe I'll just put the original thing on. For some reason it's not working. Let's find out. No scratch pad. Ah, that's a snare. Yeah, that's fine. Let me take the EQ out of that. Let's get the EQ snare. Get a little bit of a boost here. And let's do the same for the hats. Get all the bass out. Flatten that a bit. Hats are here. So are the hats. So that should balance okay now. I like that snare sound. And I don't want to have any bass in the ARP really. None of the leads, that's fine. So now it's a little bit balanced. You know what? I might just run over a bit because I'm enjoying this silly tune. Hey, Rusty. Had all kinds of weirdness tonight. That one double snare hit is there, which I like, because I'm an idiot. And let's just dupe that. Let's put a massive snare fill here. Let's go absolutely batshit crazy. Be like Cozy Pal. That. There you go. Can't get more rock than that. And then now we need a new thing coming in around here. So I've saved it, so if it crashes, it crashes. Let's dupe this up. Get rid of them there. But solo this bit. This is injury time, yeah. This is, I blame this on all the other doors. In the words of Julio Iglesias, to all the doors I've ever loved. It's been a very much a journey of discovery tonight. I mean, not in a good way. You know, I kind of like that. Let's see what that sounds like. How does that fit in? You know, I'll have that. That's fine. I will take that. But now we want the breakdown, just the bass line being domineering, and then just the bass line and stupid riff. I think we're coming to the end of this. So like, 1, 2, yeah. And so that ends by bar 84, which is 2 minutes 48. That's perfect. So the very stupidest thing shouldn't be until the end. The slightly less stupid thing can be in before then. And there. The drums can start coming in. The bass needs to be in to the end. The drums can start coming in here, I guess. They've got to be in there, yeah. And there. Hi-hats. Oh, crap. Do that. Hi-hats from there. Yeah. Bass line on its own. Bass line, lead line. Kick. Kick from there to the end. And then maybe snare from there. Okay. So, save that. Go from the top. Let's have a listen. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. I think what I'm going to do is move the first wibbly thing to the breakdown so it's more confusing, and then I have to think of a different ARP here. So ARP 1, and this is wibble. Let's have that duplicated. I need another RP piece for here. But just... Let's just this here. I just want something of... And more, maybe more of a like... Up. Oh! Why not? I like that. Why not have that? So that's like, and then it goes to wonky in that part. And then I'd quite like this part before that part. Yeah. How does that fit in there? Got to sort the EQ on that. Yes. Not bad sounding for how much agony was caused earlier on. I don't know about mirroring the start drums though. I feel that's should be the other way around if anything. Yeah, in fact that I'm there. Yeah, the drums shouldn't come. The bass drum shouldn't come until there. This should be what comes in first. Boop, 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 boop. So now we have this. Then let's go from the top again. Let's have a quick listen. So, have that and then chop that, I guess. Zoom in. Yeah, just chop it there. It'll be fine. I feel like this up though needs some. Let's put some delay on from the effects. Well, that's nice like that. Thank you, Rusty. Although... yeah, I think I want louder. And then I can have another one at the end, just going womp, just to finish it off nicely at the end. Let's zoom in there. Yeah, chop you here. Make you shorter. Maybe it just needs a bit more of a carry on. That'll do. Right, let's have a listen from the start again. How does those new bits fit in now? They work well there. Yeah, that's not bad. I think I'll probably leave it there. Needs like more arranging. I think there's a couple more things in it yet. But seeing as basically I started getting going to this level at half an hour, it's not bad for half an hour. God, it was a struggle with doors tonight. What you missed, Rusty, is Logic not even able to loop 4 bars in time. That was a low point. And then I booted up Reason. That took 4 million years to scan all the AUs. And then this one plugin, which is the BLEASS. Everything tonight I've done in BLEASS Alpha. So all the sounds you're hearing from one synth, the new BLEASS Alpha thing, which is $59 or something. Well worth it, I think, because it's a really stupid synth. And this one synth, after scanning everything for 3 million years, was the one thing that it didn't load. And I was just like, oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to play us out with this tune. So what should I call this? Oh, God. Oh, I know. Stream 193 is definitely Door Infidelity. Actually, Door Infidel, because that's definitely me. Door Infidel, stream 193. I'm going to play us out with this. Thanks for everybody who's been watching from the start, and all the lurkers, and the people who've been messaging, and people offering support during these emotional times of nothing fucking working. I promise next time it will be not so bad. I don't know. Like, it's working now, but you were there when it wasn't working, and you saw Logic not working and being weird. And then I had to whip this entire tune out my ass in 20 minutes because the rest of the time I've been waiting for doors. This is the thing, it's like, technology shouldn't get in the way of making music. It should help you make the music, not stymie you at every turn and go like, oh, I've fallen over, I can't get up, oh, I'm not going to load your plugin, fuck you. I mean, that's not what it should be about, surely. I feel like fucking the bloke at a network. This can't be right. Eventual tune creation. Thank you, Steve. Right, I'm going to play us out now with Door Infidel, which is definitely me. The Atari just worked. Sometimes it would bomb out and you get a little fucking bee and the bombs and stuff like that, but it would work mostly. Thank you, everybody, and have a lovely rest of whatever it is. For me, it's 10 to 12, so I might have a cup of tea and some rich tea and then go to bed. But have a lovely evening, and thank you for your company, and here is Door Infidel.